Hi guys, it's Adrienne. Do you believe in ghosts? Have you ever seen a ghost? Well, on today's video, we're going to count down our top 13 most haunted places in America. So if you want to see a ghost, these are the places to go. Coming in at number 13, we have the White House, notably one of the most haunted houses in America. Abraham Lincoln has been said to be seen walking up and down the second floor hallway, rapping at doors. He's also been seen standing at windows with his hands clasped behind his back. In the Rose bedroom, Andrew Jackson has been known to haunt his canopy bed. In 1865, Mary Todd, Abraham Lincoln's wife, said she heard Jackson swearing up a storm. And in the 1930s, staff members of the White House heard Andrew Jackson laughing inside his bedroom. Also, a British soldier from the War of 1812 is said to walk the grounds at night. So in history class, did you ever read about the Great Storm of 1900 in Galveston, Texas? This storm was a Category 5 hurricane that killed 6,000 to 8,000 people and destroyed 4,000 buildings. This brings Galveston in at number 12. It's been said that the people that died in this storm can be seen at night standing on the seawall awaiting the next great storm. Also, in the 1800s, Galveston, Texas was the headquarters of the pirate John Lafitte. It has been said that on a clear moonless night, you can see Lafitte's frigate, the Barataria Bay, sailing across the water. Our number 11 is said to be the most haunted destination in America, acre for acre. On the battlefields of Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, it has been said that ghostly regiments of Civil War soldiers are still seen charging each other. The gatehouse of the National Cemetery is reportedly manned by a phantom sentry. Also, in this cemetery, you can still hear strains of Lincoln's Gettysburg Address. In 1863, Union soldiers, running low on ammo and gunpowder, said that they could see George Washington riding across the field on a white stallion, urging them towards victory. At number 10, we have the Briarhurst Manor in Manitou Springs, Colorado. This manor was built in the 19th century by Dr. William Bell, who also founded Manitou Springs. The spirits seen here are thought to be the Bell family still residing in the manor. A ghostly little girl has been seen playing in the garden by various guests from inside the dining room. Also, specters have been seen in the library and in various other bedrooms. Did you know that the Overlook Hotel in Stephen King's The Shining was based on a real place? The Stanley Hotel in Estes Park, Colorado was built in the 1900s by F.O. Stanley, who invented the Stanley steam engine. Guests at the hotel have seen F.O. in the lobby and in the billiard room. Also, bartenders at the bar have seen Stanley walking through the bar and into the kitchen. When they try to cut him off, they say he disappears into thin air. Flora Stanley, F.O.'s wife, has been seen playing the piano in the music room. Staff and guests alike hear music coming from the music room, and when they go in there to see if anybody's playing the piano, they say that no one's there, but they can still see the keys moving. Like The Shining, numerous rooms in the Stanley Hotel are haunted. Room 418 has the most ghostly accounts reported. Cleaning crews say that they can hear strange noises coming from inside the room, and guests report the ghostly sounds of children playing in the hallway at night. At number 8, we have Alcatraz. Numerous guards from 1946 to 1963 have reported strange happenings in the prison. Sobbing and moaning has been heard throughout the prison halls and from the caverns below. There have also been ghostly sounds, inexplicable smells, cold spots, and even ghostly apparitions. Guests and families living on the island would see apparitions of prisoners and even phantom soldiers. Ghostly gunshots would have guards cringing. One park ranger reported hearing banjo music from the shower room. Later it was discovered that Al Capone, one of Alcatraz's most notorious inmates, would come into the shower room to play his banjo. Our number 7 is the Myrtles Plantation in Louisiana. This manor was built in 1794 by General David Bradford and was originally called the Laurel Grove. The manor later was sold to Clark and Sarah Woodruff. Today the manor is a bed and breakfast. Guests of the bed and breakfast have reportedly seen the ghostly apparition of Chloe, an African-American slave and Woodruff's mistress. Woodruff had one of Chloe's ears cut off after he caught her eavesdropping on one of his business dealings, causing her to wear a green turban to hide the disfigurement. According to legend, Chloe baked a cake for Sarah Woodruff containing oleander leaves, a potent poison. This cake killed both Sarah and her 2 daughters. Fearing retribution from their master, the other Woodruff slaves hanged Chloe for her deed. Historical record does not support the story of Chloe. However, numerous guests have seen a woman in a green turban walking the grounds. Our number 6 is a place that you horror buffs will be very familiar with, the Amityville house. In 1974, 6 members of the DeFeo family were killed in this house. It remained empty for 13 months before it was bought by George and Kathy Lutz. The Lutz family was plagued by strange phenomena, including having vivid nightmares of the DeFeo murders, seeing a pig-like demon with red eyes, and being attacked by unseen hands. In 1976, they tried twice to have the house blessed, but ended up fleeing the house, leaving all of their possessions behind. In 1692, Salem, Massachusetts became home of one of the most epic events in American history, the Salem witch trials. It has been said that the whispers of the innocent victims of these trials can still be heard on the wind throughout the town. It's also been said that Giles Corey, who was pressed to death with stones, has been seen outside the old jail. Another haunted site is the homestead of John Corwin. Corwin was known in Salem for his torture methods as the Strangler and oversaw Giles Corey's execution. Today, office buildings are built on this site. Employees say that they feel strangling sensations and will come in to find papers and books that were organized the night before strewn all over the office in the morning. Also, another notable place is Gallows Hill, which got its name for the numerous amounts of witches that were hung there and then buried in shallow graves. Today, it is a park. However, there are still reports of paranormal activity there. Next, we come to Waverly Hills Sanatorium. The sanatorium was built in 1910 in Louisville, Kentucky, to accommodate tuberculosis patients. It has been said that a spectral woman with her legs bound in chain has been seen running across the front entrance, crying out for help before disappearing into thin air. On the 3rd floor, a little girl has been seen playing with a leather ball. Some people just hear the bouncing of the ball. One man said that he saw an abnormal little girl who came up to him and told him she had no eyes. The man was so terrified that he refused to enter the building afterward. The most infamous area in the sanatorium is room 502. In 1928, a nurse was found dead in this room, hanging from a light fixture. In 1932, another nurse committed suicide by jumping from the balcony. It has been said that a nurse in white has been seen patrolling the 5th floor. Other accounts are of a voice whispering, "Get out," to guests as they walk through the sanatorium. Lastly, we have the body chute, which was called the Death Tunnel. This chute was used to transport dead bodies from the morgue to the graveyard. Witnesses have reported hearing eerie voices coming from this chute. At number 3, we have the RMS Queen Mary. This ship is a retired ocean liner that sailed the North Atlantic Ocean from 1936 to 1967. Today, it is a hotel and tourist attraction in Long Beach, California. In 1966, an 18-year-old engineer named John Petter was reportedly crushed to death by a watertight door during a fire drill. Today, his ghost can be seen wandering throughout the ship. In 1948, the Queen Mary collided with one of her sailing escorts, the HMS Curacoa, off the Irish coast, slicing the ship nearly in half and killing 338 people. Today, it has been said that at the extreme front end of the bow, you can still hear the screams of the sailors that were killed when the two ships collided. Also, in the children's nursery, it's been said that the ghostly sounds of children playing can be heard. This nursery was at one point a third-party children's playroom. At number 2, we have the LaLaurie House in New Orleans, which was a manor house built by Delphine LaLaurie, an American socialite and supposed serial killer. Neighbors rumored that Delphine killed over 100 of her slaves. Reports of paranormal activity include a ghostly man in black chains who attacks people, and children have been said to have been flogged with unseen whips. When the building was turned into apartments, a tenant claimed that she came in one night to see a ghostly figure of a woman dressed in elegant clothing hovering over her infant's cradle. There have also been reports of screaming, cries, and groans reverberating throughout the house at night. During renovations of the building, a hastily dug graveyard was found beneath the floorboards of the basement. Upon investigation, the remains of bodies that were found were thought to be fairly recent, and it was speculated that LaLaurie put the bodies there to avoid detection. And finally, we come to our number one destination, the Winchester Mansion. This mansion has claimed our number one spot because it has become such an architectural oddity simply because of the rumor of it being haunted. This mansion is a well-known mansion in California that was built by Sarah Winchester, the widow of the Winchester rifle inventor William Winchester. While visiting a psychic, Sarah was told that a curse had fallen on the Winchester family because of the amount of people killed by the Winchester rifle. Because of this curse, Sarah built a house believing that if she ever stopped building, the spirit seeking vengeance would eventually find her. This house contains 47 fireplaces, 10,000 window panes, 17 chimneys, 2 basements, and 3 elevators. There are also staircases that lead to nowhere, doors that open into brick walls, double back hallways, and trap doors. Since the house has been open to the public, employees and visitors alike have witnessed cold spots, doors slamming, window panes slamming so hard that they break, strange lights, and eerie voices. Also, numerous amounts of psychics have come to this house, and every single one has walked away believing that the spirits of Sarah's curse still remain within. Looking around today, you see many types of swimsuits. Some are very conservative, others are really just dental floss. Join us in a future video where we discuss the evolution of the swimsuit. Alright guys, thanks for watching my video. As always, please rate my video. Leave me some comments about some haunted places that you visited. And as always, subscribe. Bye. Hi guys, it's Adrienne. Do you believe in ghosts? I'm already screwing up. Hi guys, it's Adrienne. Have you ever...
Did you just say if you want to see a ghost, I can put it on the end?
Alright, so if you want to see a ghost, you might want to go to one of these places. I don't know.
4,000 people.
Great.
Sorry.
It destroyed a lot of things, alright? Mass destruction.
Sorry.
It's alright.